Hi there friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. So let's straight get into the recipe that we're going to be making today, which is your breakfast sandwich. So there are a few fillings in this sandwich. One of them would be your vegan egg scramble. The second would be your tofu bacon, which you can also use for other recipes if you like, or just eat it by yourself, it's yum. And the third would be your avocado. Also, this sandwich is going to be made in your garlic bread, which is quite a yummy recipe in itself. So this breakfast sandwich is quite an indulgent sandwich. So let's get started. So first let's make our tofu bacon, for which I'm going to make thin slices from this block of tofu. So I'm choosing to make these slices slightly thicker. If you want a thin and crispy and yummy bacon, you can always make very thin slices. And now I'm going to make the marinade for the same. For which in a bowl I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 4 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of oil. You can use any oil that has a neutral flavor, 3/4 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon of black pepper, a heaping tablespoon of garlic powder, and 1.5 teaspoon of barbecue hickory liquid smoke flavor. I shall put the link in the description box as to where you can buy this from. And now we can mix this well. Now I'm going to keep the tofu slices in a plate, and with the help of a knife I'm going to make dents in them so that the marinade seeps in really well. Now we can add the marinade on top of the tofu. Flip the side and add the marinade again. Now we can let this sit for a while before we bake it. So I'm going to take a baking tray, layer it with a butter paper, and grease the same with some oil before I add our tofu bacon on top. Now we can bake the tofu in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes on each side. Once we are done baking it for 10 minutes on one side, we can remove it, flip the side, add our marinade generously on top, and further bake it for more 10 minutes. And our crispy, yummy tofu bacon is done. So we can keep this aside for now. And let's make our vegan egg scramble. So the vegan egg replacer that I'm using is from the company Plant Made. I'm going to put the link in the description box as to where you can buy it from. It's quite a nice vegan egg replacer. So I'm going to add our vegan egg replacer. It's in liquid form, generously in our pan. And I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper. And once it starts getting cooked, we can start scrambling it, as we don't want this to stick to the bottom. And once it's cooked, we can keep it aside as well. So next we're going to prepare our garlic bread. And for this sandwich, I'm using a multigrain seeded bread. I love this one. You can use your choice of bread. And I'm going to apply some vegan garlic butter on top generously, and also some on the other side. I'm going to put the link to this particular garlic butter as well in the description box. It's from Earth Cafe and it's a very yummy one. And on top of this, I'm going to add a little crushed garlic. Topped with some parsley. Now we can bake this in the oven till it's nice and crispy and the garlic is a little golden. While our garlic bread gets toasted in the oven, I'm going to slice our avocados in thin strips. Next, we can add some lime juice on top and some Himalayan pink salt. So it's finally time to assemble our sandwich together. So I'm going to keep a big sheet of butter paper at the bottom as we're going to wrap this sandwich up. And our toasted garlic bread, which is ready, I'm going to keep both the slices on top of this butter paper. And the first layer would be of our vegan egg scramble. I'm going to spread it evenly on both the bread slices. And on top of which, I'm going to add our tofu bacon, followed by the avocado slices. Now we can cover this with the second slice of the bread and finally wrap it up. The reason I choose to wrap up my sandwiches is that we can add a lot more filling then, and it's easier to eat as the filling doesn't fall off the sandwich and it's less messier. And I'm going to cut this into two. Our amazing breakfast sandwich is ready. This sandwich is amazing with some ketchup and some orange juice on the side.
So that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and this video. If yes, please go ahead and like, share, subscribe and enjoy your mornings with this yummy breakfast sandwich. See you next time.